Today I'm going on this boat to actually look for giant lobsters so that I can keep one as a pet. But it's gonna be a little scary because these waters are actually infested with dangerous animals like saltwater crocodiles, giant bull sharks, and couple 100-pound grouper that will literally attack you if you're holding a lobster. So we better be careful because in order to catch these lobsters, we actually need to dive inside of the water where the dangerous predators live. Alrighty guys, come on, get on here. We're gonna go look for a new giant pet lobster. So we drove out to the bridge because this is where I hear all the giant lobsters are at. And now we're over here at the spot and I actually have this Pro Lobster Dive Kit. And inside of this kit is everything that we're gonna need to catch a brand new pet for the Raw fam, AKA a little lobster. We have a net, we have a tickle stick, and we have a little measuring device to make sure that the lobster is actually legal. So this should be everything we need. Now it's time to hop in the water. Let's do it! Woo! It's really cold. And as you guys can see, Braden's actually going down into a hole right now and he's looking for the lobster. The lobster will actually go all the way down there and you can easily see them, and that's where this net comes in. So come on with me, we're going to Franklin Cam. It's time to get a new pet. So me and my buddies searched for lobsters underwater and it wasn't too long until we actually found our first candidate. Look at that, guys. First dive down, we got a lobster. Now this right here is a spiny lobster, guys, and this is what I want to keep as a pet. Is this a legal lobster? Gonna go right behind the head, and it is just short, guys. This isn't really the giant lobster that we're after, but it was a really good start. Bye, Mr. Lobster. He's gonna kick away. Woo! Alrighty guys, that was one, and I know there's more here. Let's go get them. Dive after dive, I was searching for my brand new pet lobster, and this time my buddy found it. But the only problem was that this lobster was really beaten up. Alrighty guys, so we just caught this lobster right here, but as you guys can see, he's missing an antenna, so I'm not sure if that's gonna mess up how he'll live in our aquarium, but he's legal. Open up the bin, let's put him in. We're gonna look for 5 more minutes around here, see if we can find another legal one, preferably one a little bit bigger, because guys, I want a monster lobster. And I was feeling really good about this dive when I finally ran into the biggest lobster of the day. All right, be gentle. What is this called? Oh no. Bro, no. Yeah, the lobster I just caught released all of its legs due to stress, and I didn't even know it yet. Right. This is one lobster. Come here, bud. Oh. And I was starting to get worried. Not only were all of the lobsters that we caught were small, they kept losing their antennas and legs. So I decided to throw them back and try again later on in the day. But honestly guys, I'm starting to worry because I think we may have to go to like deeper water to get a bigger lobster.
You know what, Frank? I got you. We're gonna go out there to one of my secret spots and we'll find a big one.
Perfect. So me and the boys actually headed out to deeper water just like Connor said. But you guys know what that means. The deeper the water, the more giant predators there are. And hopefully this time guys, we get a lobster that has all of its legs and it's legal.
This is the spot we're gonna get one.
All right, let's do it. So me and Connor hopped inside of the water and we started looking for the giant lobster. And after finding a bunch of small ones, we think we finally found one that was actually legal. Alrighty guys, we got him. Or I hope so. Now we gotta check to see if this thing's legal. It has to be 3 inches from their little horns right between their eyes to the bottom of their head right there. And this one is our first legal lobster. Let's go. Guys, we're one step closer to having our very own pet lobster. Oh, we have one now, but guys, we need a giant pet lobster. So we threw the first legal lobster into the live well. And this one had all of their fingers and toes, so it was good. And guys, if we get a bigger lobster, then that means we're gonna replace it and throw the other one back. So me and Connor hopped back in the water and we were looking for the biggest lobster possible. And as the lobster started getting bigger and bigger, the sun started getting lower and lower.
We need a big one, honestly. Yeah, honestly, dude, I think it's just getting too dark. I think we should probably just try to bully net. I think that's our best shot at getting a big one.
Guys, bully netting will almost guarantee that we'll catch a way bigger lobster than any lobster that we've caught earlier today. I'm looking for a giant. But guys, there's just one problem. We have to do it at night and the sun is still kind of out. So we waited about 30 minutes for the sun to go down. And while we were waiting, we got this sickest view of the sunset. But now it's time to see if the lights will turn on. This right here is actually the generator and the light is right here behind me. All right, let's turn it on. Perfect. Whoa, look at that. Guys, it's so freaking cool out here. Guys, the water, you can literally see everything. And now that the underwater lights are actually on, now we can travel up to 10 miles of these Florida grass flats. This is where we're gonna actually get our giant lobster. So we drove around with our underwater lights looking for these giant lobsters. And believe it or not, we were actually catching a lot, and they're actually pretty nice size. Look at that, guys. We caught our first lobster of the night. It's missing a tentacle, but guys, they get even bigger. Much, much bigger. Lobster after lobster, we were bully netting a bunch of perfect and legal lobsters. But guys, we need a giant lobster. We don't want to settle. And that's when it happened. We had finally found the monster we were after. Right there. Ooh, right there. Big one right there, guys. Guys, this is the one right here. Come on, go in the net. Come on. Oh, I got him. I got him. He's in the net.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, he's huge.
Dude,
Gosh.
that thing is massive.
Oh, it's the biggest lobster I've ever caught. Look at those legs. Connor, is this a certified stud?
It's a certified stud. Look at his legs. You know
Oh
he's
my
after this
gosh, guys. Now, this right here is my brand new pet lobster. And we got to name him. Do you know what his name is, Connor?
I don't.
Larry the Lobster. I was a huge fan of SpongeBob as a kid, and now we got him. Oh. This is the lobster we had before, a little guy, which we're gonna throw this little guy back in the water. Look at this monster. This is way bigger. Guys, this is the giant lobster that we were after. We got a cooler right here, just as big as the cooler, guys. Now, we gotta try and keep this thing alive. Because guys, I've never done saltwater tanks before, and Larry just so happens to be my first ever saltwater pet, and I really wanna keep him alive. This is like a dream of mine. And little did I know, it would cost thousands of dollars just to keep Larry the Lobster alive. That's awesome. All right, guys, let's get out of here. So we took the 3-hour drive home from Key West all the way back to the Raw Fam. But Raw Fam, we have a huge problem with the lobster. The tank that we got for Larry the Lobster is completely empty, and that's not good. Guys, it doesn't even have salt water in it.
Bro, what are we gonna do?
Guys, honestly, I'm looking at it. We don't have salt water, we don't have beneficial bacteria, and we don't have sand to make it look like the beach. So there's only one place I know that we can do that. So we jumped in the truck and we headed over to my favorite aquarium store. Everything we're gonna need to keep Larry the Lobster alive is actually in here at Beverly's. So come on, let's go. So the first thing we're gonna need for the fish tank is actually some salt water, and Beverly's has plenty of it. There we go. Oh. That is definitely salty. Excuse me, sir. Can we get some salt water, maybe?
Yep, how much you need?
250 gallons.
I'm gonna have to check and see if I got that. Give me like 5 minutes, okay?
All right, yeah. So they ended up having plenty of salt water. And we actually started filling the giant container in the back of my truck with it. So while we let this water truck actually fill up with salt water, let's get back inside and pick out a couple more things that we need for Larry the Lobster's fish tank. This right here is exactly what we need to make Larry feel like he's right at home. So we grabbed a couple things of sand and then we moved on to the next thing that we're gonna need for Larry's fish tank. Whoa, you think we should get some of this?
Definitely.
Guys, look, this is like live coral rocks that we can place inside of the tank. They have giant boxes of this stuff. You know what, guys? I think we're actually gonna get one of these giant boxes and we could actually unbox it back at the Raw Fam. I think that would be so much fun. So we took everything over to the cash register and the grand total was over $700 for our pet lobster. I think we just got everything that we're gonna need to make Larry the Lobster his own fish tank. So looks like we should go back out there and see if they're done with the salt water. Guys, I'm not really too sure what 220 gallons looks like, but we're about there. Oh yeah, there we go, guys. Now that we have all the water and everything that we're gonna need for Larry the Lobster's brand new tank, guys, I say we get out of here and go set it up. So we headed back to the Raw Fam with everything we would need to build Larry's tank. But Raw Fam, I haven't checked in on Larry in a while. All right, guys, so this is the cooler that we've been keeping Larry in. He's looking pretty good. He's just a humongous lobster. I'm so excited, but if I'll be completely honest, guys, we really do need to hurry up and build him his forever home because, you know, this water isn't gonna stay clean forever. I'm gonna tuck his little whiskers in there and we got to get to moving on building him a home. Guys, and the first thing we got to do to set up Larry the Lobster's tank is we got to add this sand. Ugh. This is gonna be a big one. Oh! One down, 10 more to go. This is pretty much just like sand you'd get from the beach, but 10 times better. So I dumped all 10 bags of sand in the tank, and honestly, this thing was really starting to come together. This is exactly what Larry the Lobster needs. So we spread the sand around and got everything ready for Larry the Lobster, but it was still missing something.
Wait, we have this box left.
Oh yeah, guys, I forgot about this. This is our coral, right? Once we put this thing in the water, it'll turn into a live rock with bacteria, of course. So I moved my live rock around until I came up with a cool safe cave design for Larry to hang out in whenever we put him in his new home. Wow, look at that, guys. That's pretty sick. And now I think we're ready for water. Guys, it's looking really good. We got a bunch of salt water, but as you guys can see, the tank is 100% cloudy. This is not good for my lobster. I don't want Larry the Lobster to die, so I can't put him in there yet. So basically what this tank needs is the proper filtration. And we got that too. And now it's time to set up the filtration. Woo, this'll work. This is perfect. All right, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1. let's start the pumps. Oh yeah, and just one more check. Oh, yeah, that's salt water. And it is ready for Larry the Lobster. Well, kind of. You see, guys, this whole aquarium is still cloudy, and we cannot put Larry the Lobster inside of that tank without it being crystal clear so he can breathe nice and easy. And well, I just looked over at Larry, and honestly, guys, he kind of looks lonely. So if you guys look at Larry right here, he's actually like really low on energy. He hasn't really been moving a lot. Been in like the same spot for like the last 2 days, and guys, I think I know why. Lobsters are always in groups, and they actually need to be around other lobsters in order to feel safe. And guys, my lobster Larry here, he's all by himself inside of this cooler. And guys, I think he's starting to get stressed out, and if this continues, he could die. But honestly, guys, I was thinking, and I think I found out the perfect cure for him. I think we should go out and get Larry the Lobster here his very own girlfriend. And that same night, we hopped back on the boat and we went all the way back to where we actually caught Larry. And this time, we were actually looking for a female lobster. Just like normal lobsters, they have their little tentacles, but underneath them, they have like little swimmerettes to actually hold the eggs. And that is what we need to look for. Because my goal is to make sure that Larry the Lobster isn't lonely anymore, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Start it up. Ah, perfect. Let's start looking for some lobsters. And you guys wouldn't believe how fast we spotted a nice lobster. But was it going to be the female we were looking for? Alrighty, guys, and oh, it's a female. Turn it off, it's a female. Look at that, guys. You can see all of the swimmerettes down there. That right there makes it a female lobster right there. Alrighty, guys, from the top of the head right there to the bottom. Oh, it's legal. It's legal, guys. We got it. Let's go. Bro, literally one and done, guys. And that big girl right there is our new pet lobster. This right here is Larry's girlfriend. So we threw her in the cooler and we head back to the Raw fam so that Larry could meet his girlfriend for the first time. Oh, there we go. Perfect, guys. And it looks like our actual tank right here is actually pretty clear, guys. I think it's time for Larry the Lobster and whatever the heck we're gonna name her, Larry's girlfriend, to meet for the first time. So we turn that off. We got Larry going. Do you think they're gonna fall in love? And do you think we're maybe gonna have some baby lobsters one day? I think that would be so cool. And of course, guys, we're gonna put Larry, the freaking giant lobster, in first. Come on, don't freak out too bad. Oh my gosh, he's freaking huge! Ow! Guys, Larry the Lobster is probably the biggest lobster I've ever caught in my whole life, and he's my pet. How cool is that? 3, 2, 1. My new pet lobster is going in his very own tank. Oh my gosh! Oh. That is so cool! Wait, back up. He's going to the structure. This is what he knows best. This is why we put the structure in there so he wouldn't freak out too bad. Ideal thing that would happen here is that he turns his butt and puts it right in the hole right there. That's what we want right there. That's exactly what we want. Yes! Let's go! That's exactly what we wanted. Guys, do not forget, comment the name for Larry's girlfriend. Oh my goodness! And guys, I'm gonna show you guys real quick why this is a female lobster. Underneath here, see those little claws? That actually holds the eggs. So if these guys have babies, that is what will hold the eggs. So I'm gonna go over here. Welcome, Larry's new girlfriend. That is so cool! But guys, there's one huge problem. I've been trying to feed the lobsters and they're literally just not eating. And guys, this is bad because if they don't eat, they will die. But don't worry, guys, I'm gonna try my best, and I think I might have a plan to get these guys to eat. If not, we will have to release them. So I went to Walmart and picked out a few different types of fish that I thought Larry would maybe want to eat. Look at this, guys. They have some fresh snapper. They have ahi tuna. And guys, it looks like we got a bunch of different food to see if Larry will eat any of this. Because if he doesn't eat this, we may have to release him, guys. All of this would be for nothing. But I'm not giving up yet. Go see if we can get him to eat. Alrighty, guys, so got everything we need. Time to get back to the Raw fam. Come on. So first up, we have a little bit of ahi tuna here. I'm guessing this is like yellowfin tuna. Alrighty, guys, and we're gonna put that on the charcuterie board. Come here. So we got some yellowfin tuna, and it looks like we have some wild caught snapper right here. There we go. We'll also put that on there. A little bit of wild caught salmon, and of course, a little bit of raw shrimp. I think they're gonna love it. Alright, guys, let's see if we can get the giant lobsters to eat. We got some shrimp, salmon, ahi tuna, and a little bit of snapper. So we're gonna first start off with what he locally would like to eat. This is snapper, and snapper is actually found over here in South Florida. And we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna see if we can get this big guy to eat. Come on, Mr. Giant Lobster, Larry. Oh, he's coming out of the tank. Wait, what? Did that really just happen? Hold on. Maybe he's like, I already got enough. What is he gonna do? He's like, okay, no, he got enough. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it 5 minutes and I wanna see if he eats that or what the heck's happening. So he left the room and gave Larry 5 minutes to digest the snapper. But we wanna see if he'll eat any of the other things on our fish charcuterie board. And now it's been 5 minutes and he's completely eaten the snapper, guys. I'm so excited. Now we're gonna see if he will try a little piece of mahi-mahi or ahi tuna. Ready? Here we go. Come on, are you hungry? Oh! Oh! You gotta get it! You gotta get it! Look at that! Let's go! Oh. Bro, fam, I don't know what just happened, but we started filming and he absolutely devoured pretty much everything we put inside of the tank, guys. An amazing animal, guys. I think Larry the lobster is going to make it, but there is one huge problem. Larry's girlfriend is super stressed out and I do not think she is going to make it. She's over here in the corner. I don't know what's going on and there's a really good chance that she will pass away because Larry's just that much bigger than her. Guys, I'm not sure if we should release her or what, but Raw fam, I guess I'll let you guys know what happens in the next video.